know what you're thinking. What the hell, it's been more than 2 months since the New Year's. I've got my excuses, but I'm not gonna waste anyone's time on them. Who wants to hear them anyway? However, I just want to emphasize the importance of the holiday season. A lot of people in New Zealand are looking forward to this time of the year. There's a few reasons for that. First of all, it's summer. Majority of folks take a break from work during Christmas period. And then it's Christmas with its decorations, Santas, bells and whistles. But there's also the New Year's celebration soon after the Christmas and Boxing Day's buzz dies down. Even though I've noticed that the New Year is never that much of a deal to most Kiwis here compared to Christmas, which has always traditionally been one of the biggest holidays for them since maybe Captain Cook. Nevertheless, the New Year's Eve is a big thing for a lot of people around the world. At least for me it has always been, taking into account my background and lack of affiliation with religions. Therefore, every year we're trying to make this day special in one way or another and get away from everyday routine. For the past few years we tried heading out of Auckland, at least somewhere else in New Zealand, either a road trip or a local flight to a different town. Or even better, get a ticket for that plane taking you on a memorable adventure overseas. Last year, for instance, we spent the holiday season in Japan. Do I even need to mention that it was an unforgettable experience, even though quite costly as one can imagine. So this year we decided to stay home, save money, and mark the start of the new year in Auckland. Maybe play a bit of a tourist in your own city, and that might help you forget that this is the place you go to work every day. Now we had to come up with a plan for our night. And where else would a proper tourist spend his or her night in Auckland, if not at the illustrious Sky Tower, one of the symbols of the city. Hence we booked a table for two at the Orbit 360 dining restaurant for our dinner at the tower and decided to go for a walk after that through the Wynyard Quarter and Silas Park and watch the fireworks from there. Here comes the first disappointment of the night. Parking in Sky City is only for the Platinum and VIP members.
No, I don't have a card.
So back on the road again. After a bit of driving around town, we find a car park on Victoria Street. A short walk and we are in the Sky City. Here, as it is often the case, to go up you first have to go down.
Welcome to Orbit 360
And here we are, 190 meters above ground, hungry and excited with expectation of a delicious dinner. Hotel, where we are?
We are at the Orbit 360 Dining in Sky Tower in Auckland City. So we are seated close to the, the rotating.
To the edge.
Yeah.
See? You were complaining you want to get
No,
in
but I
seafood.
still think that the one at Seoul was very good. So you get to choose one entree, one main, and one dessert. Sorry. I'm mixing it all together.
Yeah, that's how it should be, isn't it?
No, you shouldn't. So this is pesto, this is some form of butter, that's oil.
What was that? This
That
thing.
is this pate of some sort with cheese, dried fruit, grape, and this is fruit as well.
So that's a complimentary stuff.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Wait.
we started it.
Your wine
It says Orbit.
360.
Our starter has arrived. What
Yes.
is it?
From the menu, let me see.
You wanna tell us what you got?
It is the tagliolini crayfish tail.
Okay. So this is a crayfish
Over
and
here, the tail.
taglini is what? Is the pasta.
Yeah. I think how would the Italian pronounce it?
Taglini.
Tagliolini.
Taglioni or something, right?
It's tagliolini, you hillbilly.
Something like that.
Something. My wine is still here, but there's not much left. I might have to top up. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
What have we got?
We got fish of the day, which is snapper.
It's dancing on my plate
It's dancing on your
Yeah.
plate because of the foot wash.
because of the rotating thing. Your one doesn't dance.
No, because I'm perfectly still, but my water is dancing.
So what have you got?
So I got a toffee crunch something, and you got a cake.
I've got a cake. Beautiful with a flower.
Yeah, and some sorbet.
Nice. And finally, we finish with desserts and the drinks. It says Orbit, name of the restaurant.
Here.
My one is just a black coffee. Oh yeah, thank you. Beautiful.
After enjoying this mouth-watering meal and spectacular 360-degree views of Auckland as the whole restaurant went constantly rotating around, we are ready to descend back to reality.
As we make our way to the vineyard quarter, it quickly gets dark. I have to mention that along the way we get incredibly lucky to encounter good life.
What do you think?
Arriving at the Vineyard Quarter, the place is already buzzing with a crowd getting high on anticipation and alcohol. These people seem to be way ahead of the crowd, dancing like it's already 2020. Us, we carry on to the Silas Park though, realizing we don't stand a chance in this ruthless dancing competition.
Over there it looked like a much more family-friendly environment with plenty of attractions for kids as well as their parents. Back at the Vineyard Quarter, everyone seemed to have vanished. Maybe it was this guy who was to blame. Turned out they all got lured away by the sounds of live music further down.
Blood red sky tower.
I don't like it. I like the gold.
Well, here you go. Gold.
Turning wasabi green. viaduct it wasn't any less busy, even though there it's usually the case every weekend due to the incredible number of clubs and bars per every square meter. And the same story at the Princess Wharf. With the ever popular wildfire shining brightly through the night. The only exception, once glorious and crowded Lenin bar, stood dark, empty and lonely. I have no idea what happened to it. If you do, please leave a note in the comments. Getting back turned out to be quite a mission due to high traffic and the drawbridge becoming a bottleneck. Back at the vineyard quarter, everyone seemed to have assumed their positions for the fireworks. With little time left before the start of the new year, we went to one of the cafes which were much less crowded by that time since everyone was outside hoping to catch a glimpse of the fireworks. Here we had our last supper in 2019. No wine though, just some hot chocolate and coffee. And the new year goes off with a bang as it should. Everyone's happy, no one's thinking of canned food shopping, self-isolation or stock market crashes. It does not cross anyone's mind yet that the toilet paper might become the most valuable investment in 2020. It all has yet to come. But leaving all that hogwash aside, was it a good way to mark the start of a new year? Yes, it was. I would not do it every year, but once in a blue moon, it's not bad at all. Of course, people are different, and it's a matter of personal taste at the end of the day. But I hope this video has given you an idea so that you can decide for yourself whether it's your kind of party or not.